What's going on, everyone? It's Ace,
And Chase.
and welcome back to the Anime Cafe.
Whoa!
Yo,
Number 8. Who would have thunk it?
hey, okay, hold on. I gotta get serious real quick. I'm locked in. I don't care what you guys gotta say, but I'm locked in right now.
Locked in for what?
With the podcast. No more mistakes.
No more mistakes from Ace. Like ever? Just this year or
I can't promise that.
which one? Both.
I just can't promise that. Don't worry about it with me. But yes. We're back. Episode 8. It's kind of weird because episode 6 and 7 is kind of blurred together.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what's been going on with you, Chase?
You know, this past week was I'll tell you guys, was real ass. It's really annoying. However, there have been some positive things. I will say real quick, I'm not gonna mention names. There is a certain podcast that really it's not Trash Taste, if anybody is wondering. But there is a certain podcast that released a episode recently that made me sit back and think a little bit. And I was definitely 100% planning on calling it out this episode. But I'm trying a new thing for a little bit. What's his name? I can't remember his name, but from oh no! Nope, I lost it. What's his name? It's about like a kid, his dad died, and he was hanging out with the guy who killed his dad. They're like Vikings.
Oh, Vinland Saga?
Vinland Saga. What's the main character's name on that?
Thorfinn.
Thorfinn, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm on my Thorfinn beat right now. So I'm trying to chill out.
You got raised by your enemy?
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna make a crazy joke. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I don't rate that show. No.
I need to. The viewers, I'm confused. I don't know what he's going on about either.
I'm gonna keep it to myself for now. But yeah,
you okay, Chief?
I'm just chilling out. I have been working a lot on these pitch Bibles. That has been the light at the end of this week of a tunnel. And yeah, that's been my week. How's your week, man?
My week pretty smooth actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Work kind of slowed down a bit. Funny enough, I seen a pig yesterday. It's I'm by my car and I'm unloading, and I look to the left and I'm like, what is this this schnauzer doing walking up? And I'm not paying too much attention. I look at it again, I was like, no, that's a fucking pig.
What? You saw a pet pig at your job?
Yeah, during work.
Okay.
And I'm just looking who pig is this?
Was it a baby or a big one?
It was a baby pig.
Nice.
I know, it was cute.
Baby pig is called
Thank you, Gemini.
Thank you.
Gemini. You want to know the funny thing about what just happened now? Is my phone is facing face down, and I didn't push anything. They're listening.
I'm just so excited to teach you something new.
What for that? What the?
Wanna play a quick game?
What's the game?
So me and you played it before, but it's I'm thinking of a number, and then you gotta ask, whatever type of questions. You know what I mean? Do you remember this game?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I always do a real bad job at explaining it. Want to do it real quick? You get 3.
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me think of a number. Okay.
Number between what can I get?
1 to 10.
1 and 10. Okay. I don't know why I was feeling 3.
He's like, just fuck the game, it's 3.
You said 1 and 10.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You said you were feeling 3. Oh,
Yeah,
you
like,
thought
that was-
I was gonna say 1 to 3?
No, like, no, that's the first number that came to mind before I asked, like, out of what? Was I right or wrong? Tell me.
You're wrong. Was that your question?
Yes.
You remember how the game was played? No, it's not.
No, wait. Okay.
The questions are like, it's like you say, give me a brand of cereal or an anime.
Oh.
And then, yeah. And then from the names I give you, you have to guess the number between 1 and 10.
Okay.
So, like, just for an example, if you say, like, give me. Hold on. If you say, like, give me a something to eat, and I say dirt, you could probably guess that would be a 1. My God, just straight up said thing. That's what I'm saying. I thought he was like, yeah, man, let's play the game. Actually, never mind. It's 3. That's what I thought. He was doing it.
I thought he was like saying guess a number between 1 and 10. That's what I thought you were trying to explain to me.
No.
All right, then what is 3? Like 3. What does that relate to?
So you got to say a brand of something, or like
a
show or a book or a person.
Steven Universe.
So an example would be a Steven Universe character.
Steven.
Okay. So let's rewind the rules a little bit.
All right.
So it has to be something broad, so that I give you. So for example, you say a cartoon. If I say Steven Universe, in your mind you're like, okay, so Steven Universe will probably be like a 6 or something, right? So then you ask 2 more questions along those lines of like a book or a cereal, a car, whatever. And at the end, using all the information I've given you, Steven Universe, a BMW, and Frosted Flakes, you then will guess a number between 1 and 10, the number that's in my head.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anime.
Anime. Luminous Witches.
Oh. You sure 3 wasn't right? Okay. Sonic Amy?
It's easy on the intern. Sorry, Ace. No, so you have to say something like ships in general.
Okay. I got you. Velma. The TV show. Yeah.
No. Cause so again, the example will be just TV shows.
Oh, so it gotta be something. Okay, I got you.
Something broad for me to pick something within that broad area. Teslas in general? I don't even know Teslas. Oh, the cars. Okay. Yeah. The oh fuck, what's it called? Is it the Cybertruck?
Okay.
So far the 2 informations you got was Luminous Witches and the Cybertruck.
I think I'm paying out like what I think it might be. I'm trying to think of another. YouTubers? Yeah, YouTubers. Let's do that one.
Whew, man. YouTuber. Can't put me on the spot here.
No, because I'm trying to narrow it down. I have a range where I think it's but okay.
I'll go with. Oh shit. I'll go with. Yeah, we'll go with the anime man. No offense.
Huh.
I think I did a good job. I think you could get the number.
That last one threw me off. Okay, maybe never mind. Never mind. I'm putting in 1.
You're at 1? Jam,
Yeah.
you gave me 4. Well, 0 is not an option. It wasn't 1. It was. Jam was going 2. Okay, so maybe I went too far. It was a 4.
I was close time anyway. See,
you were. Let's, okay, now we understand. Let's go. Let's do one more. Which is 4? Well, so
Yeah.
which is and Cybertruck I feel were more like 2 or 3s. So I was trying to say the anime man, which I think is more like a 5 or 6. You try to push up the scale a little bit.
That's what I was like. That's
what I was trying to do.
Like, the anime man. What?
I'm trying to push it up a little bit. Okay, let's do one more.
All right. Cartoons.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. Okay. We'll go with The Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh, okay. Basketball.
Basketball, like NBA teams?
Yes.
We'll go with. Oh fuck! I don't know. The New York Knicks.
Frogs?
I'll give you the extra one at Denver Nuggets. I guess like those 2 teams. I'll go with.
Okay. Last one. What can I do that like kind of secure it? Do I test higher? Do I test... Colors.
Okay. Huh? Fuck me. Let's without me thinking it's too hard. This might be a hot take. People might hate me for this one. I'm gonna go with yellow.
Oh. Okay. I have my number. I'm gonna go with 7.
Jim's going with 8. You're going with 7.
Yeah.
One of you guys are right, and it is Shadow Waste 1. It was 7.
As soon as you said yellow, I was like, you don't dislike yellow, but you don't hate yellow.
It used to be my favorite color, but it's definitely fallen off a little bit. I feel like all those were solid, like 7, 8 range. So I don't.
Yeah, like as soon as I said as soon as you said Gumball, I was like, all right, so it's mid range. And I said basketball, like you said Nuggets, I was like, okay, higher mid range. And I was like, oh, colors. Either he's gonna say purple or he's gonna say a color he doesn't really like that much. So that'll tell me which one.
Purple. You would have known for real.
Yeah. Purple and Nuggets. Oh well.
Shall I read some comments?
Yeah, let's read some comments.
Okay. We got a new comment actually. Jem says, "Don't read the comments." I think we got to read the comments.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So,
down.
Let's see, where did we start from? Right here. Okay. Yeah. So, hi SpongeBob. One says, so Ace cooked the podcast. Surprising. I propose Chase for main CEO. Hey man, I'm just a humble servant. Minito Hater 1 says, will Ace ever win? Odds are always stacked against the guy.
They
I
are.
don't know about odds stacked against, man. The professor.
The Bleach one. That threw me the fuck off.
Professor J9K says, why did I watch the first before the first 5? Who knows, but I'll check them out eventually. Thanks for watching, man. And good luck on your journey back to number 1. Minute Hater 1 says, Steven Universe on the top 9, the world has gone mad. And then he and producer Jam had a war in the comments afterwards.
They had a little discussion.
A little peaceful discussion. Hold on. She just says the war was a one-sided beatdown. It was a little peaceful beatdown. So it was. So first of all, Steven Universe is definitely. Actually, let me be clear. Steven Universe is not a top 9 for me. It's a top 1. To be very
Top
clear.
1? Really?
First of all, yes, top 1. My favorite cartoon of all time. First of all, and second of all, I feel like we are missing what the point of the 9x9 was to begin with, which are things that meant a lot to me. So specifically, Steven Universe, Over the Garden Wall, and BoJack Horseman were all 3 cartoons that meant a lot to me. So yeah, those are why I picked those. Steven Universe is precisely the cartoon that made me really love cartoons and want to get into the industry. So yeah, but definitely not top 9, top 1. Technically top 2 was Scooby-Doo, but we're gonna ignore Scooby-Doo for a little bit. And then lastly, R4D1SH24. You know, I just read another comment from this person a little bit ago. I was going to make the joke like, oh man, we lost them. But here they are with a new comment.
Yeah, I know. I think we lost them this way.
Yeah, based on the title and comments, I might be skipping this one. Throw up emoji, throw up emoji.
Listen, you don't have to skip the episode. You can just skip the book club.
You can definitely skip the book
that book club was like
who's that dude was that? Jam?
That book club was it was like a throwback for the olden days.
Yeah, there's so many people. Yo, my name is being disrespected. Look, man, I'm the one who made fun of having a manga collection. I can't be the one accused of the plot episode 2. I have to turn my resignation.
Oh, we gotta. You know whose fault it is? It's Craig's. Craig's fault.
Oh, Craig, we gotta do something about you, man. Yeah, I think that's We're
gonna have to write this performance check.
And also, as usual, thanks everyone for liking and subscribing. Yep, that's all I wanted to say.
Damn. There was one thing I wanted to mention, but I forgot it. So yeah, it's whatever. We're actually gonna be heading right into the news. Oh boy, we have a lot of news today.
You know what? Real quick, Jam. It was funny. I think it was in episode 6. No, it had to be episode 7.
It was which one? I think I know what you're talking about.
When I made the joke saying that I always get all the news to read, and then on your episode you get like nothing.
Yeah, because like episode 6 only had 1, and then episode 7 had like 5.
So it's time for Ace to finally start reading some more. So I thank you for making Ace read.
I don't know. I haven't been doing too good with stuff. It comes a lot of responsibility.
Bro just doesn't read anything correctly. He just starts giving out misinformation.
I just start reading like my own article.
Chainsaw Man the movie cancel.
Yeah, you know what? I could push my own agenda. Call it new.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fact check you?
Yeah, just don't look at my DMs.
Wait, never mind.
Yeah.
That's later.
All right. Our first bit of news: we have Chainsaw Man the movie, Rise arc, anime announced September 19th. So this is interesting. Like I thought they were just gonna do like another season, but they're gonna make this part into a movie. Which, how familiar are you with this, Chase?
With Chainsaw Man?
Yeah, with this particular part. Oh,
I read the manga before the anime came out. I don't even remember it anymore, man. I only read it because so many people were talking about it as a manga. And I was like, yeah, man, just really. It was kind of like the same thing that people were saying about JJK a lot at the time, where season 1 came out. Peak, just things you weren't expecting, shit like that. So I read it. And I'm not saying it was bad. I guess it just wasn't for me. I couldn't get into any of the characters.
The more that I learn about Chainsaw Man, the more like it confuses me in some aspects, but also scares me.
It scares you? That's that.
Yeah. Some of the later stuff, like, yeah, but because I knew they teased her in the last season with like her appearing at the end, so that's why I thought like they're just gonna do like another season and appear. I know people were like kind of like, yo, I got to do this right when you introduce her, but apparently I guess they're just gonna do a movie and like.
We discussed this, you know, the thing we're
yeah, like it's the new trend of animes.
One Piece should do more movies.
No, I feel like One Piece movie not be related to. I feel like that adds just like some random movies would be fun.
They got enough money.
Yeah, they got enough money and time. We got enough money. We got another like 2 years.
Even though, and anybody trying to get into One Piece, I don't suggest you do this because you're missing out on a lot. But I do like the fact that they have those episodes of movie.
What the fuck?
I watched the Skypiea one semi-recently. And man, it really did like bring back memories of Skypiea. Because at this point, Skypiea was kind of like gone from my mind. So rewatching the episode of Skypiea, I was like, you know what? This was fun. It was fun enough. I like Skypiea.
I thought you didn't like Skypiea. Well,
no, I like
yeah.
I personally like Skypiea. I just think I just know a lot of people, it kind of slows down a lot for them. And since my favorite arc is after Skypiea, I'm like, just skip it, man. If you want to go back and watch Skypiea after the fact, go ahead. That's all I ever say.
But yeah, so we got another movie coming out this year. Chainsaw Man is up next. And we're getting closer to the child time, I should say. All right. Next in the news, Classroom of the Elite season 4 anime reveal.
Season 4, woo! I love Classroom of the Elite.
I do too. My boy is back. Like, I think Classroom of the Elite was like my first introduction to like how different like a character can be portrayed through different medias, like through light novels, through the anime, and through the manga. Like,
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I was like,
my ADD went crazy there for a second. Yeah.
Classroom of the Elite is like the first series where I'm finally that a character like Algeki could like have vastly different characterization in different medias, being like his light novel version, his manga version, and like anime version. And honestly, I'm gonna say this: not a fan of the light version. He's a little too much. He's a little too nice. I think they cooked up with the manga, making him like more cold. I think, and this leads into another topic. This is season 2, so I'm assuming some people got kicked the fuck out. I haven't seen like season 3.
I watched. Oh, like no, Ace is cooking. I watched all the episodes. I don't remember because I made the fatal mistake of looking on the Wikipedia while I was watching the show, so I got spoiled for a lot of stuff. I can't remember like shit that actually happened versus what I read anymore. But didn't only like 2 people get kicked out?
I have no idea.
So,
I feel like I just feel like I didn't watch season 3. Listen, but yeah, like I assume from like how the anime was going with it, some people are just gonna get kicked out, and some people move up. But where was I going with this? But yeah, like I think this tells back to like one of the things we talked about before. Case where I was like, I think it's time to lead the goofy MCs and anime, give them a little break. I know we had like in like the early 2000s, we had the extra edgy characters. We had like the goofballs. I think like we need a different taste. We need maybe what character type can you go with a main character now?
Okay, excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I disagree with
that was open question.
I disagree with the take in general. I do think people should, if they want to, if it fits within their story, explore other types of characters. But you know, my favorite type will always be the good-hearted, natured ones. But if they do want to answer your question, explore, like, just have an influx of a very specific type of character, they should go for what's his name? That the swordsman is like semi-new.
I can't think of the name. I know what you're talking about. Black hair.
Yeah, they should go for that. Someone super like stoic but like goofy. I think that'll probably work for a lot of people. Everyone loves their aura farming characters. Basically, aura farmers, I guess.
I don't think we need another aura farmer.
I feel like we just got to the aura farming guard. No one noticed it at first, and they're always like the second character. There's always like we know what we get with the main character, and then their right hand man is like the aura farmer.
The character you just see in the background.
Yeah. I'm saying I think actually no, I don't think that we need this, but I feel like if there was just like an influx of characters that people love, I think the aura farm isn't like solo leveling dude just like he's only aura farming all the time, and people love solo leveling.
We'll get to that shortly. I have some things to say about that, but I think because I feel like if you flood the market with a lot of aura farming characters, it's gonna what happened to like the edgy characters is gonna happen. It's like, all right, this is just like corny.
I think that it's gonna happen with most of any type of character.
I don't feel like that's happened with the goofy characters.
I think it has. I mean, because I would say less like we have goofy characters these days and more
I'm talking about mainly when I'm saying this stuff. I'm talking about mainly for the MC. Other characters,
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
I feel like we have less like super goofy characters and more emotional characters these days. I think people are already tired of those two. Because like, what's like the last real goofy character?
Because out of the big three, Luffy was the odd one now because he was the goofy one. Ichigo was like more serious, and then like Naruto, I guess you will classify as like the more emotional one.
Yeah. Then like these days, not these days. These are all like kind of over now.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm getting old. Oh,
Yeah,
like,
you're feeling it now. You're gonna start. There's gonna be stuff that happens throughout your life that you're gonna start noticing. Like, damn, I'm old now. Yeah, Chase, get ready for it.
Midoriya was very emotional. Like Hinata from
He
volleyball.
was like over.
Yeah, volleyball. That's
okay.
pretty. What Hinata are you talking about?
I thought you said Doria, like Deku Victoria.
No, it's not. I'm saying Midoriya was. He was one of the emotional ones in my opinion.
Okay, yeah. I was like, yeah, he was over emotional.
I don't think he was, but
like I get from his standpoint, but like you don't have to have him crying like this much. You can have him cry, but like
I think this could turn to a whole conversation.
Yeah.
I half agree with you. Hinata from what the fuck is that name? I can't remember. Haikyuu, that's it. People want to say Kuroko Basket so badly.
Yeah, basketball.
Hinata, yeah. Hinata, I think, was pretty emotional. You know, sometimes I wish I just like make a list of anime and their years. I can like quickly list them off without trying to think of them off the top of my head. Yeah, I think there's like a from like the late 2010s to even like the early 2020s, because then you could also say Itadori and Demon Slayer guy were also all more on the emotional side than just the typical happy-go-lucky, always goofy, nothing's gonna faze me type of characters. So I think we're always moving to another type of character that dominates the market. I think the next one I forgot my point, but I think the next one should be just ore farmers, just fully ore farmers. Why not? Let's stop thinking hard about anime.
Let's just like cool all the time.
Yeah, let's just be cool. I'm trying to break this shit down. Let's just be cool for a while.
Let's just like go to cons and just like ore farm together.
That'd be crazy. Imagine going to a fucking a panel and no one's sitting in their seats. Everyone's just like in the back corners. Just like
everyone hitting the
plastic sword.
See, no, it's not even like the swords. You're just doing it without any weapons or anything. You're just standing there. It's like fans everywhere. Having your hands go through your hair, looking upward. Everyone has their deep voice on, like, ada.
My God.
The aura. All right, let's get into Solo Leveling since we're talking about. All right, so Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 12 proves why Sung Jin-won is the new king of anime with his already historic 10 out of 10 fight.
10 out of 10 fight.
Yeah, the 10 out of 10 fight was kind of like a statement. It's like, I think it's,
by the way,
bro.
Random question.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Since he became a horror barber. I don't think ever since I think there's a few instances, but like, bro had a glow up and just he act like he don't know nobody.
Glow up, huh?
Yeah, like if you see how he's first drawn and look at how he's drawn now, like that's not the same people.
Bro pulled up the middle finger. You know, that's the. Sorry, I just looked up his name on Google Images. That's that's so you know you're a true hitter in anime. If you have your character throw up the middle finger, that shit kind of moves me.
So I think like it's weird that they brought up is making history with the first 10 fight. Because I feel like some people feel a certain way about this fight. Because like, so within the anime community, there's always going to be people who don't read the source material, being the manga, and don't get all the information, and that's like a majority of people who watch it. So, like, I haven't seen anything from the manga, but I keep my ear to the streets, you know, as a good person should. And I heard about what people are saying about this. They're saying like, bro, they just ripped off Miriam, the king of the ants, and just put it in solo leveling. That's the first thing. And then people was like explaining like, how did he just like beat him when this guy was like mopping the floor with people who he was like tying with. And so what I came here to say is like, apparently the anime has did some changes and cut some stuff out. Being it a Korean manga, other country representations do not get the best light. Let's just say that.
Is it like oh fuck!
It varies.
SX Maru, the name of that shit, but that one manhwa where that black dude was bullying that Asian kid or that Asian dude, and then he's like, "Yeah, man, back in the States, we used to say this to people like you," and they just like hit the hard ER.
Yeah, like certain like it varies from like people from writers, because some like it's slight and like okay, everyone has their nationalism bias, but then some is like, yo, this is just like right out calling out this country for no reason. So the guy that the Ant King killed, like just like no depth, was a Japanese character, and people are like, bro, he was just on par with MC. Why is the MC just so much wrong? Yeah, in the manga, it wasn't close. And then the anime cut out like how his ability works and how they evolve. So like it made the fight look weird, which out context. But hey, do I think it's a 10 out of 10 fight? No, because I'm pretty sure that the next fucking Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer got some 10 out of 10 fights, man.
I don't think there can ever truly be a 10 out of 10 fight, because there's always going to be replaced by the next. But yeah, it's good that people are in the States are full of hype about solo leveling. It's doing better than what was that high school? What was that show called? The other Korean one, webtoon.
I don't remember. This fucking.
It was all like the students, they all
just fighting each other.
Yeah, that one with Sun Wukong and stuff.
Yeah.
People like fell out of love with that one quick.
I watched.
But yeah.
Shit.
I was like, for a second, I thought Jam posted that. Like, Jim, how do you know about this?
That's his job, man. He knows where to find anything. But no, that shit was crazy. Yeah, I gotta say my solo level.
Okay, moving on to Jam. You gotta keep this man out of our shows. Moving on to the next topic, we have DC X Sonic, the Hedgehog's #1 works fan. Wait, the #1 works far better than expected.
So we definitely talked about this last podcast.
We did.
Let's just repeat here. It was very fun. Though I did have something to say about Sonic.
Now we gotta have Sonic race Superman.
He beat Flash. Flash is way faster than Superman.
I know, but we gotta have him race.
Why you want to just embarrass Superman? I'm confused. What, you gotta race Batman next? Like,
No, that's just not fair. Obviously, it'll be Wonder Woman versus Amy race.
You know what? That would be interesting. Well, Amy's not that fast. Wonder Woman.
I know that Amy's not that fast, but it's like, honestly, when I think about this, like, the speed creep is crazy for Sonic characters now. Cause like Knuckles he's not fast as Sonic, but Knuckles is pretty fast. So how fast is Knuckles actually move?
Superman speed, man.
Aaron Lee.
Yeah, it's so. Yeah, the aura that Sonic was emitting during him hanging out with Flash was crazy. It definitely just like put way more stuff into perspective. I know DC fans, Sonic fans, specifically power scalers, is gonna hate this comic, but I don't care. I'm gonna use it for the rest of my life for agenda pushing.
The agenda has been set.
The agenda has been set. Hey man, the comic said it. No,
wait, he's flying with Superman? What the? Okay, I didn't see this part.
Who is?
Knuckles.
Well, I mean, Knuckles can glide. I guess he can glide super fast.
No, I'm talking about like, yeah, we were talking about how fast is Knuckles. This
hey, man, man. Oh man, Wonder Woman, Amy,
and then they got Sonic. I mean, they got
Shadow, so cute. Oh man, I've always been more of a Marvel guy.
Shadow game, good game.
Always been more of a Marvel guy, but I'll live with the DC stuff. And it also makes full sense. I don't like the characters they picked. I do see all these characters getting along. Though I did wake up.
DC try to make sure their characters always win.
I don't think they take that seriously because they're Sonic characters. I did wake up and I know people are not going to only the real fuck, did I not save it? Am I a fraud? Oh, hold on. Maybe it's right here.
Fraud alert.
Right. Okay, here it is. I already know 98% of people do not care. But hey man, I gotta get it off on the podcast. So I woke up today actually, and I checked my phone. I see there's a new Tails tube. So I'm like here watching the Tails tube, and for the real fans out here, they finally they finally introduced that one lady with the purple hair. Her name is Victoria. She's a professor. And we got some new lore drops on the Sonic world. Well, not the new lore drops. I guess they're not new. We got some repeats of some Sonic lore that I really enjoyed, especially regarding some Asian civilizations. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. It was a very big deal. She was hinted at in Sonic Unleashed. She appeared again in Sonic 3. She was also in another Tails tube, I'm pretty sure, and now she finally made an appearance. So this was a good day for me. I ate it up. I watched it 3 times.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
I just think it's weird that they have. I understand why, but Cyborg and Tails.
Why do you think that was weird?
Because like everyone else is like one of the founding members, and then you got Cyborg and Tails.
Well, in DC,
I don't disagree that they would connect, but I'm like,
in DC they kind of rebooted it enough times where Cyborg is now more of a founding member of the Justice League than associated with the Teen Titans.
I just
it
feel
was a
like
whole thing
maybe
back
I feel
in the
like maybe
2010s.
Batman would have been better
No,
because
because
they have
Batman's not
gears.
really like a genius in the sense of how.
Like, yeah, he's not like a pure like mechanical genius, but I'm talking about more towards the fact that they both use gadgets.
But when I say Tills really
Like
uses
they keep
gadgets,
looking at each other.
he just kind of like uses
He
a
uses
gun sometimes. He kind of just builds stuff.
yo. Oh, that's there. Tails pulls out a gun. Like, hold on, wait. Let's talk about why you shouldn't use this. I'll read that.
Yeah.
He has a heart-to-heart with Tails.
Yeah. Yeah, Tills doesn't. Unless I'm like really forgetting something, he doesn't really use gadgets like that. Mostly just bullshit. I'm surprised they use John Stewart, Green Lantern, but I think after, first of all, John Stewart, Green Lantern, best Green Lantern, but I think after everyone loves to. Do you know the story of Ant-Man, like trigger warning, domestic abuse? Have you heard the story of like Ant-Man beating his wife in the comics?
Maybe briefly in passing.
I can't remember if he was drunk or if he was just stressed or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I think he
But
was.
at some
Like
point,
when
he,
you said
like,
that, I think he was drunk. That's what
he might have
like,
been drunk. And he like backhanded the Wasp, and because of that, like his character never recovered from that. In like the eyes of the general populace. So when the movies came out, when Ant-Man came out, they didn't use him. They used Scott instead. Maybe it's the same thing with Hal Jordan, because again, trigger warning, Drake stuff. Hal Jordan, every once, it's actually more like a annual thing at this point. He like after his relationship with the alien who's not old enough for certain things. I think maybe DC is just like, maybe we don't use Hal Jordan that much. Yeah. So maybe the Flash and Hal Jordan were never best friends. And actually John Stewart is the Green Lantern.
You're like, I didn't even catch that for a second. Like, I noticed that. I was like, wait, they're using him? Usually they don't use him. It's my favorite Green Lantern.
Exactly. John Stewart is usually the one that, you're really excited to see, because it's like, wow, it's not Hal Jordan. So maybe they're just like, maybe we'll just like put Hal Jordan on the show for a little bit. We got other Green Lanterns. We got Guy Gardner, John Stewart.
Let's talk versus
Yes.
by our cat with the eyes.
Yeah. I wonder what Flash this is. Any guesses?
I'm not too familiar with I know the different Flash, but I'm not.
Wally West.
I'll say.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Barry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I had to bring up.
All right.
W Comics, people should go read it.
Moving on to the next piece of news, which I'm kind of like interested about, but we'll see. Dragon Ball Daima producer confirmed Dragon Ball will continue. I do have to read this. Are they talking about Dragon Ball series or Dragon Ball Daima?
I'm assuming Dragon Ball series.
Oh no, they talking about. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I think they're just going to continue in both Super and Daima.
There is a conversation going on, and like I do need to make it clear that I'm not like a Dragon Ball super fan. People were talking about how Dragon Ball like keeps getting worse and worse. How like Dragon Ball Super was really bad. I think they just mean the anime, but I'm not sure because they kept on mentioning how the anime specifically was bad. But I just
When
want
the
to
anime
say,
first
I'll
came,
be the brave one here.
when the,
Damn, take this down. I like Dragon Ball Super a lot.
what do
Dragon
you
Ball
like
Super
about
was
it?
like peak. It was peak of me being able to just turn some shit on and watch
At
it.
what point?
After watching the whole thing, I think I watched like majority of Dragon Ball Super.
So with Super, I know initially when it first came out, like the first couple of episodes was people had a problem because it was like badly animated. It was like, bro, we could have had like the old Super Kai animation and it'll look better than what they were doing. So like it took, and which was weird because the start of Super was like just basically the movie. So I'm like, how you fuck that up? But yeah, is that, and then like some people didn't like how Goku's character is now portrayed in Super, which I kind of do agree, because like Goku is just a menace in Super. It's like he just wants to fight. He doesn't care about it. Which I don't feel like has always been his character. But fun fact, Chase. So within the world of Dragon Ball, they revealed this in like the Super manga. You know, everyone in the world has forgotten who Goku is.
Was he known
So
like that?
yeah, technically he was. So they have Trunks and Goten, I believe. Yeah, go to a museum of all the world's legendary heroes and stuff, and they have a statue dedicated to Goku, like Kid Goku, because he beat Demon King Piccolo. But they don't have his face on there, but like a question mark. And it's like people was like, so no one in the world knows who this guy is except the Z Fighter and maybe the one announced. Oh, like, your government don't track people like he signed up to multiple tournaments.
No,
I'm like,
the government were like, nah, man, this shit would kind of go hard. We just never
I
knew
mean,
who
like,
he was.
I mean, like, at least know what his adult form looked like, because he came back to fight Piccolo, and at the end of Dragon Ball. Does like, nah, this kid, whoever this kid was, he was him. He saved our life. No one else matters. And I'm like, bro. And so when he goes to tournaments now with the same hairstyle, they probably like, oh, he's just cosplaying.
You know what? Well, would you be like sick to your stomach if someone thought you were cosplaying like yourself?
Depending on like if I want to be known or not.
Yeah, you specifically.
Yeah, I would.
I think I'll find it funny.
I'm like, bro, why are you thinking I'm cosplaying myself? I'm like, what? why would someone cosplay me? I said, like, and I thought like, yeah, they must have been really going through it. Goten, sign up to the tournament. It's like, that's the guy. That's the guy. Same height and everything.
No, what? That is
like,
funny.
bro.
You know what? I never really noticed that Goten does look exactly like.
I was like, man. I guess in a world is like he just retired and went off and lived a normal life, not knowing like he nearly got y'all all killed multiple times. Like it's crazy who they got in that museum. They had Master Roshi's teacher. They had one guy from heaven that was in there. They had Hercule, and they had Goku's faceless statue. Like,
Hercule is our savior, so
he did beat Majin Buu.
Yeah, like we do have to respect, bro.
I just read what you named. Well, anyways, we're gonna move on to our last piece of news. MLB embraced anime with Heroes of the Game promo. Bro, didn't we see the MLB Water of the Podcast? Didn't we talk about this?
I think we talked about MLB quite a bit, actually.
Nothing
Surprisingly enough, we've talked about MLB a lot.
Yo, there's like, we might have to tap into this to get some fucking like people watching more.
Fine, MLB. If
you know how like
be a fan, I guess I'll watch some games.
You know how they have like for football, sometimes they have like animated TV broadcasting of the live game. Yeah. Like I think last year they had Simpsons before they had like Toy Story like swords, meaning the characters. Now they had a live broadcasting or like even like a recasting anime of a baseball playoff game. I might be lit. I might have to get invested. Can you hear that?
What?
No. Okay. Cool.
No. So is this just like a trailer for the MLB?
I don't know what they. So it's a campaign they're doing, so I guess they're gonna do multiple.
I'm hold on. Sorry, I'm watching it. Give me a second.
I'm watching it too now. Bro, this does look lit.
I'm telling you, MLB needs to stop doing this because it really is just proving that Demon Slayer is just a bunch of aura.
Chase, you said we need more aura farmers.
This is ruining Demon Slayer's legacy.
They don't care. They're like, it's gonna leave ours. I'm not gonna lie, this does look lit.
Hold on, that was kind of. Wait a minute. This net. What's this? The Nets? The Mets? There we go. Sorry.
Yeah, the Nets.
The Mets part kind of went hard.
Me here looking for a Tigers uniform. Don't see one. Wait.
Come on, where's the Cardinals?
You like the Cardinals?
Yeah, I'm from St. Louis.
But you don't like baseball.
Okay. I still support St. Louis teams.
Okay, I guess. Huh.
I supported the Rams when they were there.
You don't support them now since they fled? I said you don't support them now since they fled?
Nah. I was praying on their downfall the second they left.
They could have went anywhere but LA? Nah.
Yeah, it was the fact they also went to LA was also like really bad.
Do you have anything else to say about this?
No, I mean it was cool though. It was very fun.
I do like the pro. Heroes are they trying to do like how Heroes of the Game? So that's like how
the Alchemist. Yeah, that makes sense. This art looks real familiar. Or at least the animation looks.
Yeah.
I like how One Piece does it these days. Sorry?
Are they trying to do like how what YouTube stage? How YouTube I can't think of the channel. They do it for like Ball Heroes.
The NBA thing?
Yeah. Are they trying to make it like that?
I don't think so, but they should.
Like, because what I was gonna say, like, what they're doing is like they're like we're gonna have high res ones. NBA just have like meme ones.
Yeah, the NBA ones don't look that good. I was gonna say that the MLB should, because that would be cool to have some mini ones. However, I always feel like the NBA's in like this weird special box of like you just know everybody in the NBA. I feel like it wouldn't work the same for the other sport.
And for for NFL, they mainly just doing on a few guys. So,
Yeah, like NFL has like a group of people who are like, yeah,
they
you
mainly just
know
do
these
quarterbacks
people.
and owners, famous owners.
And then like baseball is like 5 people really that like a mass majority of people know. NBA somehow they just like have people that I don't know how they
Yeah,
do it.
because that's their selling point. Even though like they losing viewership, I'm like their selling point is star power. Like everyone, there's gonna be more people that know more basketball than football.
So I say yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's all with the news.
Woo.
We're gonna be heading into our next segment.
Oh,
I gotta win this one.
Is it time?
It's time. It's time to draft again.
Woo.
Now. All right, I'm gonna lock in even more. Today, we'll be having 2 drafts. First draft is gonna be us drafting smart, intelligent characters that we're gonna have in our classroom with let's say like a group project or something like that, right?
I know we said test.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have like a test.
Yeah, that's like the best class average, I guess.
Yeah.
So like you need to have smart characters up and down.
So yeah, that's gonna be first one, and the second one is gonna be D&D based. How are we judging this one? Are we judging based off vibes? Because like we can't really lose with the D&D campaign.
I think the intelligent one is really the win or lose one, and I think D&D is just like sounds like a fun time. Now, no, never mind. I keep it to myself.
Okay. So we decided before the podcast that I will be going first for the smartest characters, and Chase will be going first for the D&D campaign.
Because I felt like we would have none of the same characters, but we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah. So, starting off with the first draft, the smartest characters one. My number 1 pick.
Oh, I'm nervous.
I got a lot of good picks right here, but I'm gonna have to
go
with
2 picks for number 1. If you somehow, some way pick my number 1, I'm still fine with my second one.
I have 3 picks, so okay. I'm gonna go with. We're gonna get Senku on here. We're gonna get our general world knowledge up on here.
Senku,
come up to the board.
Dr. Stone.
Yep, from Dr. Stone. You're gonna be my first round pick. If you get my second this pick.
I want to read what Jem wrote. He said today we got the draft of smartest anime/animated characters. I really focus on the animated one. So for my first pick, I picked Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty.
You know what's funny? Oh, you're cooked now. You know what's funny? That was my third option for round 1. I was like, Chase might just go focus
for number 1. Rick is your third option.
No, like you'll see why. Like I have 3 number 1 options.
Okay.
But I was like, when I started this, I was like, I wonder if Chase is gonna focus solely on the anime one. But you didn't. You're doing like this. So you took one of the 3 animated characters I have, but I'm gonna take the second one, and I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Brainiac.
From what cartoon?
Justice League. The fuck?
Jam, look it up. Was he in Justice League? Which one?
He was in... like
Brainiac from the comics, way smarter than Brainiac in the cartoons. So I'm trying to figure out. I gotta be real specific about which Brainiac we're talking about.
I don't think this might be your next one, but I have one from Marvel too as well. Actually, I have a few from Marvel. What am I saying? Your turn, Chase.
Hold on. Okay, I can confirm he was in JOU.
Yeah.
I do remember him. Sorry, this design. I'm not moved.
Like if he wasn't in JOU, I would have named some other ones.
So my next one is, let's go with, there's a few here.
Brainiac might screw me, because if I didn't pick him, but I mean screw me now because of who I have on the left on my board. But
oh man, so it's 5, right? So I could just do all these 5. I don't think you're gonna pick these 2 at all, so I'll put you at the end. We're gonna. Who's smarter between you 2 though?
Oh, between those 2, it's the one on the it's the other one. I think I know exactly who it's the 2 one. How would you place them? You'd probably put him first because he's the one that comes to mind. I think honestly, no, it's the first one.
Okay, we're gonna go with Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, that's not who I was thinking about.
Yeah. Who do you think? Well, we can talk later.
I'll tell you who I was thinking about. All right. My next pick. I'm going with my boy Vegapunk. That's what so my number 1 options were Senku, Rick, and Vegapunk. I'm like, if I get one of these first, I'm good.
Cool. So I'm gonna go with.
How do I round this out?
Professor Utonio.
I don't think he's that smart. To be honest, I considered him. I was like, bro, all the stuff you make has been like accidents, so I don't know. He was like on the bench for me.
Well, no. He specifically he wanted to specifically make Mojo Jojo and specifically make the Powerpuff Girls. What he accidentally did was make the Powerpuff Girls some of the strongest beings in their world.
You know
he
what?
Purposefully, definitely wanted to make them.
I'm gonna go with I have a lot of good answers. And we're doing this purely based off like test right, because that will change who I pick now. You know what? Fuck, I'll keep it with him because I feel like he'll be. You know what? No. I'll do this. I'm going with Kisuke.
Who?
Kisuke from Bleach. Kisuke.
Okay.
If you don't pick, I'll tell you once it's my turn because it'll be my last pick, and I'll tell you what I'm thinking of. Actually, no, because I might help you. Never mind.
Okay. We'll go with Jimmy Neutron.
Good pick. So the thing I was facing with the cartoon ones was like, are they super like in terms of like intelligence? Like they're like goofy intelligent.
They're goofy because they're cartoons. These are very intelligent people. The one person off my I'll wait. There's one person off my board who I could add because I think he's like, I'm pretty sure canonically is the smartest person in the universe. I just don't.
The dog?
No. It was him at again. I wait. I'll wait.
Who is smarter between those two? I would say if I would have managed to get Rick, Senku, and Vegapunk, I would have been cruising. But this one couldn't matter. I'm gonna go with Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom.
I'll let you pick before I say what I was gonna do.
Because I have people on the who I'm leaving on the table. Is Gray Matter from Ben 10 and Mr. Fantastic. Who is just I could pick Mr. Fantastic still. I really want to pick this guy though. Brain.
From Pinky and the Brain. I had him on my list too. I'll tell you, I had Kaiba on my
Who? Sorry?
Kaiba.
From Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah. I had him on my list. And I had two other ones that I'm not going to say because they'll be pick up.
I could have picked Dr. Eggman too.
I thought about that too, but I'm like, it's the cartoon parts. I'm like, I feel like they just get outsmarted sometimes by people.
It's because it's cartoon.
They kept throwing me off. Like, cause I thought about, like I said, I had Rick. I thought about Dexter. I thought about Jimmy Neutron. I considered Utonium, but like most of his stuff is just like wacky experiments. But I'm like, is it really that they're not smart, or is it just like cartoon that's like bothering me?
So, no offense to the viewers, but I feel like they don't know cartoons for real. So because I feel like they think I'm being blown out. I don't care what people think; it's fine. But just to save the slander on my name just a tiny bit, I guess I'll just go with Mr. Fantastic.
Iron Man.
Mr. Fantastic is the smartest person in the Marvel Universe.
Even Ultimate Iron Man?
Yeah, even Ultimate Iron Man. Ultimate Iron Man was just kind of like an asshole smart guy.
Yeah. Because that's what I was like.
Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I was like thinking like I could go. I feel like Dr. Doom is smarter than Iron Man. That's what I was thinking about.
Dr. Doom is probably smarter than Iron Man. If I could.
Yeah, that was like I didn't even consider Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, the Council of, for everybody who knows Rick and Morty more, the Council of Rakes is
you want to trade?
Just a play on the Council of Reeds. I don't think me and you are gonna agree on a trade.
What would you want as a trade?
I want Vegapunk. Who do you want for Vegapunk? Actually, I want Brainiac. Who do you want for Brainiac? Professor Utonium for Brainiac.
Brainiac Rick?
No. I think Rick and Mr. Fantastic, for in the eyes of the audience, because I don't think I agree, but I think Rick and Mr. Fantastic is the only things keeping this group steady for people. Even though Dexter, Jimmy Neutron are insanely smart, I think people only recognize Rick and Mr. Fantastic.
All right, how about this?
That jump like coming down. Yeah.
What did Jim just put?
He said 30 seconds left. Go ahead.
Okay. Do you want to explain each reason why you picked each one of them? Because I get the reason why.
Rick and Mr. Fantastic are the
I get the reason why for everyone, but you told me.
Professor Utonium, he's just really smart. Yeah, obviously, he knows how to like make things from nothing. He knows how to he quite literally made life from absolutely nothing. The only thing that was an accident was the fact that he made some of the strongest heroes both in his world and probably some other different
Worlds,
worlds.
content.
That's the accident he did, but he purposefully made these little girls from nothing.
I don't know. Like I've just seen too much Power Force where I'm just like, this man's a fool. That's my own bias.
like I mean, because it's in the theme song.
Yes.
He made the little girls. It's just the X thing is what gave him powers.
Wasn't another episode where he tried to do it without the X? I think it was an episode like that.
Well, you talk about that weird looking girl?
No, it was like an episode he tried to recreate it, but it didn't work well. Or with get going. We don't have to talk about it.
Okay, so it's time for the first. Well, the last thing I want to say. In the 2015, I think it was the show. I mean, he even proved that he could have been done it. He had that black girl that he sent away.
You know what? That's L father.
Hey man, he's here to take a test, not to be a morally good father. Okay, fine. What's the trivia question?
Well, it's not trivia today. I actually changed it. I'm gonna send an image on the group chat of 4 emojis. First one to tell me the anime gets the 4 straight.
Okay.
Okay, and you can type it in the group chat. It doesn't have to be a private DM. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Spy Family.
Now there you go. Easy as that.
Whoa! You said tight. What the fuck?
Oh.
Well, shit, you put me in this gray area. You put me. Okay, yeah.
You said tight.
Okay, you know what? I have more because I knew something like this will happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I haven't watched this one, but it should be very easy to get. And type it, okay?
Okay, I got it. No.
What the fuck?
Yep, Ace got it.
Nice.
Yeah. Chat blocks. I'm not gonna force a trade. I know you really wanted to force a trade, Chase, but I'm not gonna force a trade.
Not even for Rick?
I could, but you know what? The comments are right. I do be. Who would I trade up?
Comments are right. What comments?
I'll trade.
I wouldn't do it. You have.
Yeah, like
the eyes of the people. Again, I want everyone to listen. I don't agree with you here.
Let's do Dr. Doom for Rick.
Hold on. Wait, stop. Ace.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, wait. I wanna stop your trade. Dr. Doom is way smarter than Rick, man. Let's go back to reality a little bit.
You know what? Fair. You know what? Undo trade. I'm not gonna. I was gonna do a trade anyways, but then you start trying to explain it.
Let's get a W. Well, let's get a W in the eyes of the people. Me personally, again, I don't agree with the viewers out there. I already see it happening. All of my picks are bangers. Dr. Doom and Brainiac are the only ones I'm worried about. He picked Senku number 1. Yeah, trade Senku for Rick Sanchez.
No, because we're taking the test. Actually, that makes it even better because Rick probably gonna come to the test drunk.
No. We said that they're sitting down taking this test.
I know he's gonna get.
That's why I specified.
Because he smell like.
That's why I specified because I was like, well, I have to get rid of Rick. That was the exact person I specified for. Well, is that the teams?
Mm-hmm.
We're locking it in. Okay, everyone who won. I don't know, man. People gonna sleep on mine. I don't know. I feel like we sat down and went IQ for IQ. I don't know, man. It'll be close.
Yeah, because I would say like this. in terms of intelligence, I would say Senku on my team has the least amount of, he's like creating stuff from nothing. Actually, I think his best feat is like curing like the stone thing, but everyone else on the board on both sides have created like more complex things. I was like, you said Kisuke has literally created the god, like a substitute for God in his universe. Vegapunk has created life forms, and no, anyways, let's go on to the next one. I'm trying to prove your point, but nah, fuck you. You can go first, fucking ass. Ooh.
Okay. So, with my first pick, well, first of all, I guess I gotta say what my class is. I'm gonna go with. I have to look up D&D classes.
Amateur.
Because the ones that I usually will go for, I probably wouldn't go for here.
You can double up on classes.
Yeah. No. I'll go with. Yeah. Ranger? Let's see. Anybody? Yeah, I'll go with Ranger. That's a lie. I pick Ranger a lot. So I'm gonna go with Ranger. And then my first pick.
No, that was your first pick. No.
Is Lord? No, is Ken Takakura. Is Ken Takakura from Dandadan, and he's going to be a monk. I'm feeling monk.
Listen, I feel like you might pick him next, so I kind of want to. Do I pick? You know, last time I picked the guy I feel like he was gonna pick, and the rest, the vibe I had going. You know what? I'm just gonna. If you pick him next, cool. If you don't, I have options. I'm gonna go with Gintoki from Gintama.
Nice.
Listen, hear me out, guys. Audience.
Tap it up.
Listen,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is the audience.
I got you.
I'm the audience with y'all.
Give me 1 second.
I feel like you don't have to explain it though.
No. I know I don't have to explain, but what I'm gonna explain is gonna add to it. All right. So I'm telling him like, yo, I got an idea for a character you can play. He's like, what you got? I was like, variant human, sorcerer, wild magic. We're gonna give you the craziest wild magic table that you can play. You're gonna be doing random shit anytime you do a spell. You can break the fourth wall. You can use your spells and like reference anime moves. Magic missile, more like Kamehamehas. You want a shield? You can literally like my shield says shield. Magic weapons, you can pick up a banana and like cast magic weapon on it and beat somebody's ass. Hey, that's what I'm cooking up. He's gonna be the wild card. Huh?
What's this class?
Sorcerer, subclass wild mage.
Yeah, the ones that's all that big, bro.
You said what?
I said no one's asking for all that big, bro. People don't know what a subclass is. We don't have D&D fans.
They gonna look it up for this.
Okay, next up, my number 2 pick. I'm feeling Momo from Dandadan. And she's going to be I want to say she's like Paladin would work. I'm gonna go with y'all go with Paladin or Cleric. trying to think, like she has those hand things. We'll go with Paladin. I feel like that kind of fits.
All right, my next pick, because I gotta get one of the twins in. I gotta get Marion Kisawa from My Dress Up Darling.
Nice.
Half elf, glamour bard. She's gonna keep everything calm. She's gonna have like she's gonna come to sessions, cosplay. She's gonna like have funny interactions in game. Look, right now I'm cooking up the vibes.
I'm pretty sure. Aren't we in the adventure? Like,
Yes, we're there.
I thought we were like in the world trying to survive. I could have been wrong.
D&D.
It's fine.
We can survive with this group, but it's like
No, I meant like legitimately we're inside the world, but it's fine either way.
it says campaign. Okay,
I can live with it, man.
I got you.
Okay.
Alright. While you do that, I'm gonna check this out.
This is my third pick.
Yep.
Okay. Next up. I guess I'll go with Shiratori from Dandadan.
The fuck is this draft?
What do you mean?
Bro, did you just got sucked into the whole world? You're like, yo, like you guys were like D&D. Jake's got easy eyes.
These are the best three. These are the best three options. I don't know what you mean. She's going to be. I think. Oh man. I'm feeling. Why is it? This is not all the classes. Yes, it is. Okay, I found what I was looking for. I'm gonna go with Druid, maybe. I'm feeling Druid. Yeah, let's go with Druid. Why not? Why not? Your turn.
For me, I'm gonna go with the second half of the twins. So Miriam comes in, I'm like, yo, I have a cool idea. Your character would be twins with Soma from fucking why am I blanking on name? Shonen Geeky. Listen, he's gonna bring the snacks to the D&D campaign.
Thank you, yeah,
and he's gonna bring the fun as well. He's gonna be her half-elf brother, artifactor, alchemist, and he's gonna be a cook in the game, making us try shit. Weird experiments he cooks up. Hey, I'm cooking.
Yeah, you are. Who should be my next one, man? So many options out there. Steven, Finn, Luffy. I felt like we haven't really given One Piece much love at any of
No,
these.
I have a reason why I didn't pick Luffy for this.
Usopp, man, he will be fun. I think I'm gonna go with Janet and Joji from Dandadan.
I would say the reason why I didn't pick Luffy for this because my DM in me was going off like, bro, I don't know if I can handle that.
He's
anything you got set up? Nah, we going the other way, bro.
I wouldn't mind him as a player. I think he just
as a player and who wants snacks. Oh nah, I'm cooked.
I think you just want to have fun.
I know people want to have fun.
Fighter maybe. Yeah, let's go with fighter. He feels like a fighter. Yeah, that was probably the most. Yeah.
All right. Next, because I know you're not gonna pick this character, so I can save him. I can keep him on the tuck. We're picking Reagan from Mob Psycho. He's gonna be our elf paladin, Glory. He's gonna be like, yo, I'm like that. Go around. Is he like that? Who knows? He's trying to get his name out there. I put Rattlin in. That's funny. All right, you go.
I'm liking this squad so far. Yeah, okay. So this next one, ooh. You guys are expecting this one. Lots of names on the board still. Lots of animes to consider, cartoons to think about. This is anime/animated. I think we focus too much on the anime for the second draft after, there are so many cartoons in the last one. I'm not going to be the change I want to see in the world, though, at this round. I'm going to go with Lloyd Forger.
Then we just say no Lloyd.
As a rogue. That's nice. That's rude. I'm fucking Sonic Brain. Rogue.
I was like, you didn't have to say anything. No one will see this. All right. Me, I'm going to pick Irium. Is it Suzuki from My Time? Was it My Time as a high school? Being Demon High School? Listen,
cook up, man.
Listen. So we got someone bringing the snacks. We have Reagan and Gitama bringing the vibes and the cheerfulness. He's gonna have the place we play this at. He has a match. We're cooking up. Plus, when he goes through his evil cycle, yo, he got that aura. He be aura forming, and we're gonna have him very human, warlock Hexblade.
Nice.
He's like, I do not give a fuck about your soul. You went the extra mile to write these subclasses now.
Man, I'm just so. Just listen to this makes me want to play D&D, man. I miss it. I miss the. I keep on like doing this weird motion. Oh shit! I forgot.
It's your last pick.
I wanted to say something in the news section. God damn it. Okay. For my last pick and the D&D campaign draft.
Mm-hmm. Do you want any advice or
Sure.
recommendations?
Sure.
Who do you have list?
Huh?
Who do you have left?
I don't really have a list. I was just kind of going for the
Oh. Ooh. You got 4 people left.
Hmm?
You said what?
Who do you think I should pick?
I don't know what kind of vibe you're going for.
See the name.
What are you looking for? Because I'm not sure how you constructing your campaign, your people.
Just what the fuck? Oh, I accidentally went sticky keys. Oopsies. No, just people. It will be fun.
You wanna know funny? I have Yuko from that one from the anime we watched for movie club.
Movie night.
Yeah.
Who?
Yuko Iowa. The girl who like with the arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling.
Who she didn't give up. She's
Oh,
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like she might be fun.
That would have been fun. So for my last pick, I picked Anya Forger. She will be a sorcerer.
Sorcerer Supreme.
So basically, well, here, go ahead. I'll explain my team.
So who should I pick for my last one, Chase? Should I pick Urza, Aqua? Yo, part of me want to pick Ainz, but I feel like Ainz is gonna be the serious min-maxer in the group. Do we need that?
I feel like Urza would not have fun playing D&D.
I feel like no. I feel like with Miriam, they're gonna come cosplayed. That's how she's gonna get hooked into it.
And plus, me personally,
sweets. Plus, she like sweets from some. Listen. Anyways,
I played D&D IRL all the time. We had someone who came for the snack, so then we just sit there and they just kind of like. No, I'll tell the story later. Never mind.
You know what? I'm gonna pick her. I'm gonna give her some. But Ainz though. I'm gonna go Ainz. Ainz old goal. This man is gonna be dedicated to the role of being our cleric.
Nice.
And for my role, I'm gonna pick a fighter champion.
So
is it like
I picked my I picked my team in the sense of like I imagine me and Lloyd got a lot in common, right? We're both fathers, you know. He's the father of Vanya. I'm the father of Kim.
Is this like a kid, a father-kid play date that you're going on?
Exactly. You know, I'm bringing my teenagers who, you know, need to stop being in these streets all the time trying to rest their lives. Play some fun D&D. Weird. Lloyd bringing his daughter so she can have some fun with the older kids. And they were just going to play some D&D, man. Introduce them to the joy of action.
Wait. Hold up, keep going.
Just zooming away. But yeah, introduce the love and passion of.
Oh, you're lucky. Wait, how old is Anya? Anya's 4.
Yeah, she's young.
Yes, D&D is 6 years old and up.
Okay.
Bad father, Lloyd. Bad father.
Hey man, Lloyd is with his friend and his children right now. No one's gonna snitch here.
We're just playing a board game.
We're playing a board game, man. So yeah, it's just two fathers hanging out with their children. Is basically what's happening.
On my side, we're just here for the vibes, good time, funny D&D moments. We may beat the game, we may not.
Nice. We're just having fun, man. This was a fun draft. The second one was a fun draft. First one, I still don't agree with the views out there. I already see it coming. But the second one, man.
Listen, I gotta win
one. Fun. We're just having fun for real. That was a fun one. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll credit one last time. Kenta Kura is Monk, Momo is Paladin, Arya is Druid, Jin is Fighter. That's all Don. The Spy Family, Lloyd is Rogue, Anya is Sorcerer, and I'm a Ranger.
All right, one time for me. I'm Fighter Champion, Gintama, WoW Magic Sorcerer, Miriam, Bard, Glamour, Soma, Artifactor, Alchemist, Reagan, Paladin, Glory, Aruma, Warlock, Hexblade, Ainz, Cleric, Death.
Cool. Yeah.
Yay! All right, so we're gonna move on to today's thing.
Book club. Oh, man.
Unfortunately. I'm sorry. We should Chase, we should give a age rating for book club this week as well. I'm not sure how you want to do it, Chase.
I want to do it. Oh, I could put in the description 18 plus.
Yeah. All right, but I'm sorry, I did not know this. I didn't know this manga game like that. I didn't know.
So we definitely said ecchi against. Are we in the book club?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in book
So
club.
we definitely said ecchi last time, though. Neither of us realized how
Because like we read the
how far was going to
synopsis.
get to it.
Yeah, we read the synopsis. We were like, oh, guy gets reincarnated, harem, slice of life, etch. Okay, yeah, we're thinking like, is it bad to pick up girls in a dungeon type of? Well, with etchiness to it, a little bit more etchiness to it. What we got was not what we expected.
Yeah, it was kind of a lot, but it happens,
Like,
I guess.
we order a sandwich, they gave us a combo.
Yeah, there was too much feeding. But yeah, what we read was definitely, I don't know. It was besides all that, it was a very stereotypical like ecchi / soft porn manga. I guess the only weird thing, I guess, was the fact that the dude died in our world, and
That's the only weird thing?
He was a baby. That was something I wasn't really used to in these reincarnation type shits. Of just But yeah, besides that,
I think that's a more common thing because like what's the
they get reincarnated as children. Sure, I'm saying he was a baby. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's becoming a more common thing. What's the with the one anime where the guy has a harem too, brown hair. Boy had ED. I can't hear it now. I can't hear it now. As soon as you said something, but it's a new one. But keep going. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I muted myself so that I would stop barking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the only. Fuck me.
I'll go. So I think the one I'm thinking about that like I thought it was like, here you go, Mushino Tensei, where like he comes back as a kid, like as a child and like all that, but it gets weird because like it's stated multiple times within the story, like, oh yeah, this is adolescence, and then like adult characters are like, oh yeah, they're just kids. So it was like, what are we watching, Chase? What are we reading?
You know, I need to see where do they say they were adolescents?
The kid, the main character said himself in chapter 1.
I need to see the chapter 1. I need to see the screenshot.
Oh, I can screenshot. Yeah, you could make your case, but that's when I text you like, what are we reading?
When they say kids, I too was like, But then I was like, you know what?
Because you put it in the back of your mind.
I was called a kid until I was like 21. I was like, you know what? Maybe they're just like 18. But if they said like adolescents, that's fucking crazy.
The main character said that himself.
Of course, there's like all the no. This was just like a Max Gunner fucking fantasy. Is what this manga was. Of course, there was a loli at some point. That was when it got really weird to me because, like, this one, she felt young. She felt young. The way she talked, the way they talked about her, the way she acted. And I was like, unless y'all trying to say that she just really like has no social cues, I guess, social awareness, because she got raised by a bunch of orcs. I don't know. The translator was
bandit one,
huh? Yeah, the bandit
girl. She's even weirder for the case. Hold
up. But yeah. However, I did want to make this point. That let's see. Oh man.
Yeah,
This is why I only got 25 chapters.
I couldn't get past 10. I'm gonna be honest. It just it was like weird.
Hold on.
And then the elf, the elf landed, and then
yeah.
Because they'll say it, and then like it'll go a few pages on, and then you
there needs to be a way where we can vet the random manga. The other way, something happened in this that makes all the scenes weird to talk about.
When you said like that was the only weird thing, I was like, that's the only weird thing.
No, as in, so okay, this is what I mean. Weird thing, as in, that's something I don't see a lot. I still think this is like a very typical, even though some weird shits were said. I still think this is just like at its base, still just very stereotypical, ecchi anime / manga. Since, as we all know, most people who write and draw ecchi manga / anime, whatever, are all borderline criminals.
And then I got depressed at the end of each chapter.
Well, hold on, we'll get to that in a second. But something that they did was the main character, the main girl, they did something together in a bed. And then for a second, I thought that like maybe this isn't a harem. Maybe like they just found their one as like, yeah, we're now in a relationship. And
bro, did you forget the
and
cover
quickly
art?
I never looked at the cover art.
How did you pick the chapters?
Huh?
Yeah. How did
I just kept on reading the chapters.
No, how did you look it up?
Let me look it up. You said it was the third one, so I just looked up the third one. I just went to chapter 1. I don't know what website you were on. Well, I'm on. It just said chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3.
Like
and that's why
the website I went on, it gave the summary and then like chapter 1, 1, 2, and so the cover art. But keep going.
They did something in bed, whatever. And this was a take I had back. It was when season 2 of Beastars came out. I was having this epiphany of like, I think I'm tired of stories doing the. I know this is like such a random ass thought process to go down over them fucking each other or whatever the fuck they were doing that bad. But I was tired of like all these stories always doing the will they, won't they for like the entire story. For one, and for two, when they finally do the deed. No. When they finally do get together, the story is always either over or the storyline is now like, yeah, now let's see how much we can push these people until they could not come back together anymore. And that goes for both like live action shows, cartoons, anime, even some books, etc., etc. So I always said that I feel like it would be an interesting thing to happen in a show or anime, whatever, where the two characters get together, not like immediately super early, but like at some point, and then a writer explores storylines involving them like actually being together. Now, again, this has nothing to do with this manga. It's just what made me like come back to this this take I had a few years ago. But when he did do that, I was like, I wonder if like this writer randomly, if this weird ass ecchi manga I'm reading, if they're gonna be the one that like explores it a little bit, and then no, just went straight to more harem stuff. So
also, can we bring up the dad?
Yeah, what about him?
The dad, first of all, he just. Okay, he's overpowered. He's just destroying everything. Like, damn, what if some random citizen was on that mountain?
Destroying a lot of stuff. How strong was this dragon?
Yeah, he's like, yo, this is just. I wasn't even like swinging seriously, bro. What kind of war is y'all fighting?
From what we saw from the dad and the elf, who both were showcasing like really powerful attack / magic. This dragon must have been like that, dude.
This dragon must have been like, nah, bro, this is a threat to our universe.
Right? Like, if there's 5 more of people like you, this dragon must have been
5
that.
of them, or 7 of them.
Yeah, there's 5 more people just like them, or at least on their level. If not that, at least like slightly under them. Yeah, that dragon must have been like fucking Thanos in the clutch. Like, this must have been crazy.
But also, the one thing I really want to bring up was like, bro is weird.
The dad?
He was like, yo, you went out and go find you a side dish for supper. When he was referring to the girl, I was like, wow. And then when there was alone training, he's like, he left a message. I know what's going on here, bro. Leave first. Let you your business.
We can't stay up here.
Bro. Chase, no. No, Chase. If that was my child, I'm like, bro, y'all are not doing this. I was like, I don't care where she came from. She gotta go. She gotta go. Because it's mainly her. The maid is the only person in this world that has common sense.
He's like, Dad.
Let me keep the freaky weird girl.
You gotta keep her.
I say, okay, granted, you can argue they're both from another world. They're probably mature age, and like, but still, the people in this world
killed herself, from my understanding.
Yeah, and then wait, she killed herself?
I think so. There's you know how you? Well, no, that maybe someone else killed herself then. Cause you know the thing how like you leave flowers on the desk when someone killed themselves or something.
Huh?
I
know the scene.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure if they was trying to imply that he was in her class and he just he doesn't remember her. And then he finally paid attention.
But she said, I thought it'd been cool to have school with you. To like be in high school with you, right? Because then, but then
they could have been in middle school, and she killed herself older. You know what? Now that you're saying this, she does seem kind of advanced for her age.
Right? That's what I mean. Like
bro, is she on the list? Is she on the Diddy list?
Wow. Well, no, because she's not specifically. Because later, I don't know what chapter this was, but oh man, this is probably like near chapter 15. He got knocked out for something. I can't remember what. He woke up, more etchy shit was happening. But while he was knocked out, he had a dream that he saved her when they were like younger, like much younger.
It was like the kid with the bag over his head.
I think so. So
I was saying like I think he died when they was in middle school, and she might have lived up to when he was in high school, and she killed herself in high school to be with him. Cause that's why she said like. Confident. Yeah, she was like, "Yo, your dream." Yeah, because she's like, "Yeah, your wish come true when you isekai." So then she said, "I wanted to be with you."
And he was like, "I just want
to. I just want
some pussy."
Like shit.
Oh man,
I don't know about you like that, bro.
I don't remember you like that, big bro. I had a good thing going on here. You're over here trying to like tie me down.
Either both our dreams come true, or just my dream come true.
Exactly. What's your dream? For me to be in a monogamous relationship? Well, shit, nigga. It sounds like your dream ain't coming true.
Cause you see. I kiss these hoes.
I get these hoes for real. You wanna talk about the editor.
Oh yeah. Let's go into that. They can be where we end off at. So, when did you notice it, Chad?
You know, I usually don't read the translator stuff, but for some reason I read it like from chapter 1. Weirdly.
No, I clocked in at chapter 8 because this was like I clicked and I was like, I seen a lot of things like, all right, I want better. That's why I locked into it. I was like, well.
The one I really remember was them saying like my phone is broken, and then the next one he said my phone's still broken. Like, god damn.
Yeah. I think that was chapter 8 because he was like, my phone's broken, like, but still, like, if you see any mistakes, let me know, even though it's gonna be sad. Still spot them out and help me out. And then chapter 9 was like, yeah, update, yeah, my phone's not here. Still don't have. Yeah, I don't know really what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, are you okay?
Yeah, the sister is like really going through it. You know, I might have to just go finish reading the translator notes.
Yeah.
To see if there was light at the end of the tunnel for them.
That's the real story here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's.
Do we even give them a...
No.
You know what?
This is complicated as name.
Yeah, you'll see in the description.
Kikaku Hazure no Iyu ni. Yeah, it's like 10 different words here, bro. I don't know.
Listen, that was the reason why we picked it. Remember, because it was like, yo, longer name mean
longer
better
name. Shout out Luminous Witchy.
And then Jam was like, yo, did y'all not learn your lessons? Luminous Witch.
Oh shit! Wait, the main chick has white hair. I guess I never thought.
Yeah, that's what I was like looking at. I was like, she has white hair, but like it looks like she'll have like blonde or black hair. Or red.
He made it such a big deal that his other slave.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and the other slave with the dog part, that was. I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, but
yuck anybody's yum. It's called An Out of the Ordinary Magic Swordsman Brought Up by a Non-Standard Hero.
Yeah.
Here, actually, no. Let's go to the last chapter real quick and read the translator shit.
Okay, we.
Hold on, can I? Damn, I don't. Here it is. Page 36. I have no words to say. This is finally over. My first ever manga I was working on, which got completed. Thank you for sticking around until the end. Thank you to the ones who supported me, and especially thanks to the one who gave me the uncensored raws. Thank you for reading the chapter. I hope you all have a great day. And if you want to support me with donations, please find me on Discord. You may 4390. I'm open for commission too. Farewell. See you around.
W. One gave him the uncensored raws.
Well, we were
his own work.
Huh?
No, we weren't. Wait, no, we weren't.
There was Areola. What do you mean?
I'm thinking when they say uncensored raws, I think they. Yeah, that's what I think.
No.
You sure?
I'm positive. Well, censored means like there would be like, you know, those glares or some shit. Yes, that would be censored.
Or like something to cover.
There was no glares. We saw it. we saw the shit. They
I don't know.
Whoever drew this was definitely pushing the
boundaries.
A lot of shit. We definitely
listen. I underestimated it the first time. I'm not gonna do it again.
Sorry, the one before. The plot armor is really strong with this one. The villain watching them talk about marriage and shit. Honestly, reading a freaking horror manga just freaking makes me realize how pathetic my life is. Anyway, thank you for reading the chapter. I hope you all have a great day. If you want to support me, please find me on Discord. No, this was the translator. That was the chapter before the last one.
Is everyone just depressed?
I think I'm in love with this translator. Okay, sorry, last one. I can't believe this manga. Oh, spoilers. They just fucking killed the best character in the series? Why? I swear if this had more volumes, I would have just dropped this. But yeah, 2 more chapters, and it'll be good riddance. Anyway, thank you for reading the chapter. I hope you all have a great day, question mark. And if you want to support me, donate. Yeah. Damn. What the fuck did they kill?
Who do they kill?
Hold on.
This is crazy.
Oh shit!
Who they kill? The elf?
It looks like they killed the maid.
No.
It looks like
The one person that made sense.
These niggas
The
are
one
getting
person.
cooked. These niggas are getting cooked. Holy shit!
Wait. What chapter is this?
I went to 23. Let's end the podcast.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, we gotta figure out what we're gonna watch next.
Oh yeah, it's a little tidbit. Well, as you figure it out,
do you want to do manga or anime?
Whatever you want, man. You know, I'll be suggesting some crazy shit.
Apparently.
I figured that out real quick, everyone. I continued reading Heavenly Delusion. I finished the season, then I read it, and man, it's kind of hit or miss for me. But when everything finally clicked, I'm telling you, I let out like an audible, "Oh shit!" And yeah, solid story. I give it a. I give it an 8 out of 10. What's happening? Oh,
I'm just hearing this.
Live streaming.
Yeah. Hi viewers. What's going on? Anyways. Alright, that's weird. You gave it 8 out of 10. I gotta finish then. Alright,
yeah,
so
it's cool. I don't think I was paying close enough attention to the mystery. When the mystery finally like forced it in front of my face and everything previous like clicked immediately, I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, it really hit me all at once. So I liked it.
Alright. So we're gonna be randomizing anime and we're gonna watch it. Yeah, 3 episodes. So we have this one as a token.
I recognize that name. I'm good.
Oh, this CG. You know what? I'm a executive call. I'm gonna take this off as an option. So we're gonna re-roll for number 1. Sakura Quest.
That sounds sick. Hold on, look at the genres.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Where's the genre?
It's like
It's
right
up.
under. Yeah, up again. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Comedy, drama, slice of life.
That sounds good to me already. That's my
Tired
number
of her rural home requests. Rural home. Recent college graduate Kashiono Konora is desperate to leave.
one. Sorry, continue.
Anyways, next one.
There's an arrow. Just click the arrow.
No, I'm about to write them down.
Sakura Quest. That's my number 1 so far. 1 of 1, as they say.
All right. Next one is, you said click the arrow of this?
No, it's just like scroll to or hover over the right side of the picture. Yeah, just click.
Oh, I didn't know that. Deep Insanity, Lost Child.
That looks kind of sick.
Action,
Why is there only one?
action adventure, sci-fi. Hashtag male protagonist.
Randolph syndrome. 5.3 is not very good.
Yeah.
No offense to all the 5.3.
Madness is awakening in sleep. Rudolph syndrome. What Rudolph syndrome? I don't think that's a real syndrome. This new illness is slowly spreading and approaching humanity, causing huge asylum to appear in the Antarctica. Okay. There's this strange creature different from Earth. Are also known for the recent people bet their lives on the depths of the mystery of the new world. Get a huge their organization, their own ambition. When did this come out? 2021. Huh. Can I just see it? That's interesting.
Oh, look like this is. I looked up the picture. Watch this. Is this person half naked? No, they're not.
And the next one is Love Life School Idol Project.
Skip.
We got the next one ooh.
Yes! Let's watch High School of the Dead again!
Yo. Next one is High School of the Dead. And action etchy horror romance supernatural. How many episodes?
Hey, I think we should all just watch all 13 episodes.
No. We gotta. Let's do 6.
I guess we can do 6. I love the teenage days. Hey man, High School of the Dead is good. Okay, we can skip this one.
Kenshuu.
Let's go back. Okay.
Action, comedy, fantasy, isekai, romance. Hashtag female protagonist. After graduating from high school, Nisho starts her career as an animator. Her talent quickly flourishes. She makes her debut as a director in no time. I thought they said in not time.
Yeah.
Her first anime becomes a massive hit, sparking a social phenomenon, and she earns her recognition as a up-and-coming genius director. Her next project is set to be a romantic comedy movie themed around first love. However, I already see where this is going. Having never been in love herself, Nisiko struggles to understand the concept of first love, and as a result, she is unable to create a storyboard, causing the movie production to come to a standstill. One day, she passes out. While working on her storyboard, and wakes up in the world of her favorite childhood anime movie, A Tale of Perishing. Look, Chase, that's you. No.
I do like that. Is that 3?
Yep, this is our 3.
I only remember the first one.
Sakura Quest. I have it written down.
Oh yeah, Deep Insanity. I'm not gonna. I think I'm leaning toward Sakura Quest, man. What do you guys think?
It is on Crunchyroll, so cool. That's cool with me.
The art looks nice. Because that's a lot I really care about. Deep Insanity: The Lost Child also looked nice when I looked it up, and then Kenshuu also looked. Well, I haven't looked up Kenshuu yet. Kenshuu sounds interesting though.
It's
watch it. Oh my god, that looks really nice. But I think fuck.
I'm looking at no, let's watch Kenshuu because it just came out. It just released 2005. 2025. My bad. It's new, popular. Because the Sakura Quest came out. The other one came out in 2014. Sorry, I can.
Mappa, same as JJK. Mappa does be making good stuff.
They do be cooking.
Okay, fine. We could watch Kenshuu.
We are watching Kenshuu, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Get your popcorn in. It's time.
Everyone
to
check
get
out his
right
API for the Sakura review.
Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit.
Wow, you see this? You see how your own man be treating people? Everyone out there, you hear that?
Listen, I still remember what you said in episode 6.
What'd I say?
You exposed me. Like you, Shadow Ace 1, make a mistake? Nah.
I said it couldn't be.
You said it was sarcasm.
These are fans that told me. Cool. We're watching this.
And you
shit.
said the Detroit fan. No, yeah. There, we're watching 3 episodes, and we see you guys in the next one. Leave a comment down below. We have a new subscriber. We're at 21. I'm telling you, once we get to 27, ooh,
22.
we're gonna be so excited. But yeah,
Subscribe. We're at 22. Yeah.
leave a comment down below. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Share if you're listening to Spotify or whatever you to. And yeah, share with your friends. Share with your family. Share with anyone you think that might enjoy our content. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Subscribe
And
to
this
Chase
is-
API. Go Sonic. Woo.
Subscribe to Ace. Subscribe to Chase. Subscribe to Chase API. Subscribe to Jam. What is
Danganronpa Distorted Reality.
Distorted Reality? Okay, Danganronpa Distorted Reality. And then go leave hate comments on Shadow 8.
Bro would never release more D&Ds.
Okay,
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.
Woo, bye. The cafe's closed. Get out of here.
Fuck out. Alright. Get the fuck out too, Greg. Yeah.
This is your ground, Craig.
Why do I come back to the draft just to see Chase have the whole Dandelion lineup?
Yeah,